Good morning, class. How is everybody?
Good.
Did everybody have a good weekend?
Yes.
Okay, well, thanks for doing your warm-up. Everybody did a really good job. Now we're going to move into our guided notes. I'm going to pass those out to everybody. And we're going to do our hot dog hamburgers today. So everybody take your sheet and then take it the long way, the vertical way. And fold it and touch the side to the other side. Make it like a hot dog. Okay. And then you're going to run your fingers down. Okay, everybody got that done? Okay, next step is we're going to do the hamburger. So we're going to fold it the horizontal way. Everybody hold theirs up when they're done for me. Good job. Okay, last step is we're going to fold the corner over about an inch over. And then we're going to run our finger across so that it leaves an indentation. Okay, now let's open it up. You can see we're working on slope-intercept form. And I have up here on the overhead what it's going to look like for you. Okay. So in the diamond box right here, we're going to write slope, intercept, form. That's the concept we're working on. And slope-intercept form is just a way to write an equation of a line in a specific formula so that it's easier to graph. And we're going to graph today. And we have been working on graphing, but this is just another form of that. Okay, so what is the slope-intercept form? The slope-intercept form was created by mathematicians a long, long time ago, and they decided to make it really, really hard for everybody, but I've cracked the code. I've cracked the code. So, the slope-intercept form is, down in our bottom box, we're going to write y equals mx plus b. That's the formula. Now we've all seen the formulas, or the equation of a line like this one right here where it has y equals 2/3 x plus 4. This is y equals mx plus b. So now you guys are you've seen the y before, that's on our y-axis. We've seen the x before, and that's on our x-axis. But a lot of us probably haven't seen the m or the b. But the code is that m stands for move. And then B stands for begin. But they shorten it so that we can remember the y equals mx plus b. Okay, so when we're graphing a line, we want to use our rise over run, which is change in y over change in x. All right, rise over run is equal to change in y all over the change in x. Everybody should be filling in their notes. Is everyone getting this? Good. Just look at me when you guys are ready, and we'll move on to the next part. Does anybody remember how special way to remember rise over run? No? I have a way that I remember, is that when I'm in bed in the morning, I can't run before I rise. So I always have to rise first and then run. So rise is on top. And when we're graphing, if we start at a point, we're going to rise and then we're going to run to our next point. So that's our slope. And our slope is the m. And like we said, the m is what makes us move. Okay? So Katie, do you know what the slope is?
Where you rise and then run.
Okay, and then what letter stands for the slope?
M.
Oh, good job. Okay. Okay, so with our y-intercept, that's our b, and that tells us where to begin. So, the y-intercept is the coordinate of a point where the graph crosses the y-axis. So we'll write that in our notes. So when I have a line and it crosses the y-axis, that's my B. That's where I'm going to begin. On this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is on the 8, and in an ordered pair, do you guys remember ordered pairs that we were working on last week?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. That would be 0, 8 would be this point. And that's where we're going to begin. Okay, so does everybody have their notes filled in? Does
Mhm.
anybody have any questions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so for our example, we're going to do y is equal to 2/3 x plus 4. Does anybody know where we're going to begin on that one? Joey, do you remember with the y equals mx plus b? Which number am I going to begin with on this one?
2/3.
Okay, that's good. That would be the move. 2/3 would be the move, so that's our slope. So we have y is equal to mx plus b, which is begin. So this is y is equal to, well, first of all, it might help if we fill that in. I skipped a step. So if this is y equals mx plus b, and then this formula is in the same format, what do you think our m is, Joey?
2/3.
Good job. Katie, do you have an idea as to what the b might be? 4. Good job. Okay, so now that we have our m and our b, we can just plug that into here. Which one do we want to begin with?
2/3.
The m stands for move and the b stands for begin.
So 4.
Good job. Okay, so 4. So on an ordered pair, what would that be, Joey?
4 to the 4 up.
Good job. And it, as an ordered pair, it'll be 0, 4 because we're beginning on the y-axis. Since we're beginning on the y, we don't move over x at all. So we're going to start at 0. We're going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4. And our ordered pair would be 0, 4 because we went over 0 and 4. And remember, our ordered pairs are in x comma y. So again, we didn't go over any, and we went up 4, and that's how we came up with 0, 4. So that's our begin. And then, Katie, the 2/3, what does that stand for? Move, which is also our slope. Good job. Okay, so if I'm going to do rise over run, which one is the 2? Is that going to go up or over? Remember, rise does that, and run goes over. So when I get up in the morning, I have to
Rise.
Okay, so I'm going to do that first before I run, right? Okay, so the 2, we're going to go up, and then the 3 will move over on our x. So we're beginning at 0, 4, and then we're going to count up 2, and then we're going to go over 3 spaces. That's our next point. And then we can make it. How many points does it take to make a line? 2. 2 points make a line. So now we have the beginning point, and we have the next